Hola amigos, muy bienvenidos a esta sesión conmigo. I'm sure by now you got a good hold of Spanish and you're able to read sentences in Spanish and understand them. I'm sure you're also able to have some dialogues in Spanish in different situations. So far you have learned many sentences using verbs of all groups: regular, irregular, reflexive verbs in the present tense, and also you have learned to use the imperatives in affirmation and negation with the object pronouns. Today's lesson will take you a step further in the journey of learning Spanish. We shall introduce you to speak about events that happened in the near past. Exciting, isn't it? As always, we have our friends Anand and Juan talking to each other in the morning one day. Juan: Hola Anand, buenos días. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Estás de mal humor? Anand replies: Hola Juan, me he levantado tarde hoy y no he desayunado. Y ahora tenemos clase y tengo mucha hambre. Me he levantado tarde y no he desayunado y ahora tenemos clase y tengo mucha hambre. That's what Anand has explained to Juan. And Juan reacts: ¡Qué lástima! ¿No has desayunado? ¿Por qué no vamos a la cafetería para tomar algo? Vamos a pedir permiso a la profesora. Anand says: Vamos Juan, voy a comer un bocadillo y volvemos a clase. In this small conversation between Juan and Anand, Anand has expressed that he had not had his breakfast today, and then Juan suggests that they go to the cafeteria with the permission of their teacher and have something there. Let us look at the verbs used in this conversation. Estás de mal humor. You know this expression well, right? Estar de buen humor, estar de mal humor. That is, to be in a good mood or to be in a bad mood. La profesora hoy está de muy buen humor. The professor is in a very good mood today. Now let us focus on what Juan says here. Or more than that, it is what is most important for today's class is what Anand says. He explains: Hoy me he levantado tarde y no he desayunado. Hoy me he levantado tarde y no he desayunado. Today I got up late, I have woken up late, and no he desayunado. No he desayunado. I haven't had breakfast. And then Juan asks: Anand, ¿no has desayunado? Can you make out that this is the verb levantarse and the other one desayunar? Let's look at todos los días me levanto temprano. Todos los días me levanto temprano, pero hoy me he levantado tarde. Pero hoy me he levantado tarde. Todos los días desayuno en casa, pero hoy he desayunado en la cafetería. Hoy he desayunado en la cafetería. You must have noticed the difference in the verb conjugations. To understand better, let us look at another conversation. Juan says, Anand, ¿has estado alguna vez en España? ¿Has estado alguna vez en España? No, Juan, no he estado nunca. No he estado nunca. Anand says, ¿has comido biryani alguna vez, Juan? ¿Has comido biryani alguna vez, Juan? Juan says, sí, sí, muchas veces. Me gusta mucho. Me gusta mucho. In this conversation, Juan and Anand are asking each other if they have ever done certain things. For example, Juan asks Anand if he has ever been to Spain. ¿Has estado alguna vez a España? ¿Has estado alguna vez en España? And Anand replies that he has never been. No he estado nunca. And when Anand asks Juan if he has eaten biryani ever, ¿has probado biryani? ¿Has comido biryani o has probado biryani? Juan replies saying that he has eaten several times and he likes it. Juan says, me gusta. Once again, if we look at the verbs, has estado, and in reply, no he estado, has comido, no he comido, you know that me levanto, desayuno are present tense, but me he levantado, he desayunado, used in the first conversation are forms in the perfect tense. Present and perfect tense. Perfect tense in English is the present perfect tense, and in Spanish it is called pretérito perfecto. It's called pretérito perfecto. We use perfect tense to talk of an unfinished time period, or we use it to talk about something that happened and is still important now. So, you got it? Where do we use the perfect tense? We use perfect tense to talk of an unfinished time period, or we use it to talk about something that happened and is still important now. Now, unfinished time period is something like today. You have done something but the today is not yet over. So, in the above sentences that we have seen, we have he or has desayunado hoy. He or has estado and he or has comido. You have already got that for yo, the first person singular, it is he desayunado, he comido, he estado. And for tú, in the questions that were asked, you have noticed that it is tú has desayunado, has comido, has estado. You can see that in Spanish, like in English, it has two verbs. He desayunado. Can you guess which verb it is? Yes, it is the verb desayunar. Desayunar is to have breakfast. Comido is the verb to comer, to eat, and estado is the verb estar, the verb to be, being, been or being. A and as are the auxiliary verb. he desayunado, has desayunado are the auxiliary verbs. The students, all of them together, they tell the teacher, Señora, hoy no hemos hecho la tarea. Hoy no hemos hecho la tarea. Vamos a hacerla mañana. Vamos a hacerla mañana. That's, ma'am, we haven't done the homework for today. We are going to do it tomorrow. You have also learnt in the earlier lesson how to say going to do something, that is with the structure ir plus a plus infinitive. Now, we are looking at the pretérito perfecto, and the pretérito perfecto is conjugated in Spanish by the structure of haber más participio. Haber is the auxiliary verb which in this context is to have. Remember that in Spanish, to say I have is tengo, tener, the verb, like I have grandparents, tengo abuelos, but the verb haber is used as auxiliary when you talk of perfecto, and you do not say tengo comido to say I have eaten. You never say that. It is always the verb haber which is the auxiliary verb. Let us conjugate haber in present tense, that is yo he, tú has, él ha, ella ha, usted ha, nosotros hemos, vosotros habéis, ellos han, ellas han, ustedes han. So, you got it? He, has, ha, hemos, habéis, han. Learn this. It is a very important auxiliary verb. You should always remember this auxiliary verb haber, since this is the only auxiliary verb to be conjugated in present, past and future in different tenses and moods in Spanish. Do you now remember the expression I, which we have done in the beginning, which means it talks about the existence of places or things. ¿Hay un supermercado por aquí? Is there a supermarket around here? Hay mucha gente en el salón. There are a lot of people in the living room. So, it is the verb from haber, I. Now, getting back to the perfecto tense, the present perfect or the pretérito perfecto, we have the auxiliary verb and the participle. Now, what is the participle? Desayunado, comido, estado, hecho, etc. For the AR ending verbs, the participle is made by removing the R of the infinitive and adding ado as a suffix. Let us look at some AR ending verbs and their participles, and let us consider these conversations, micro conversaciones. ¿Has viajado alguna vez en avión? Sí, he viajado muchas veces. ¿Has viajado alguna vez en avión? Have you ever traveled by air? Sí, he viajado muchas veces. I have traveled several times. Or if you say no, no he viajado nunca. I have never traveled by air. ¿Has probado la paella alguna vez? Have you ever tried eating paella? No he probado nunca. I haven't tried ever. ¿Has estudiado, Juan, para el examen? Juan, ¿has estudiado para el examen? Juan, have you prepared for the examen? Have you studied for the examen? Sí, he estudiado mucho. If you are asking Juan, you will say, ¿has estudiado, Juan? But if you're asking about Juan, you say, ¿ha estudiado Juan para el examen? Sí, ha estudiado Juan. Juan ha estudiado mucho. ¿Habéis cantado en la fiesta? Habéis es vosotros. Sí, hemos cantado canciones españolas en la fiesta. We have sung Spanish songs in the party. ¿Ha viajado por Europa tu familia alguna vez? No, no ha viajado nunca mi familia por Europa. ¿Han preparado bien los estudiantes para la fiesta? Have the students prepared well for the party? Sí, han preparado bien. So, now here are some AR ending verbs with their participles. Viajar, viajado. Probar, probado. Estudiar, estudiado. Cantar, cantado. Preparar, preparado. The participle is thus formed by the auxiliary verb haber in the present tense plus the participio of the verb, that is the participle of the main verb. So, you take the haber conjugation in present tense and add the participle, and the participle is formed by adding ado. So, you say yo he viajado, tú has viajado, él, ella, usted ha viajado, nosotros o nosotras hemos viajado, vosotros, vosotras habéis viajado, ellos, ellas, ustedes han viajado. You remember very well that H is silent in Spanish. So, it is only he, has, ha, hemos, habéis, han. Let's conjugate another AR ending verb like llegar. Llegar is to reach. He llegado, has llegado, has llegado, hemos llegado, habéis llegado, han llegado. And if you want to ask if the train has reached, you ask, ¿ha llegado el tren? Sí, sí ha llegado. ¿Han llegado los invitados? Have the invitees arrived? No, todavía no han llegado. Pedro siempre llega tarde a clase, pero hoy ha llegado antes de la clase. Esta semana he gastado 40,000 rupias. And you know, the other person reacts, ¡qué horror! Es que he ido al dentista y me ha cobrado mucho. And here are some more micro conversations where Juan and Anand are talking. Anand, ¿no te has afeitado? Anand says, no Juan, no me he afeitado y voy a tener la barba. ¿Qué pasa, Marta? Y Marta replies, señora, no me he duchado hoy porque no hay agua en la residencia. No me he duchado hoy porque no hay agua en la residencia. The señora says, sí, de verdad, oh, is it so? And the other conversation is, señora, siento llegar tarde, es que me he dormido. I'm sorry for reaching late because I got up late. Bueno, está bien, tranquilo. That señora replies, says, bueno, está bien, tranquilo. Okay, fine. Okay, now. Now pay attention to the reflexive verbs in the pretérito. Te has afeitado, no me he afeitado, no me he duchado, me he levantado. We can notice that the participle does not change according to the person, number or gender. So, the first person singular or plural, it is desayunado, estudiado, viajado. There is no change in the participle. If it is él or ella, it is the same. For the reflexive verbs, the haber auxiliary comes between the reflexive pronoun and the participle. That is, the structure is reflexive pronoun plus haber verb plus the participle, like me he afeitado, te has duchado, nos hemos despedido, which are in affirmation. In negation, no comes before the entire structure, like no nos hemos maquillado, no me he levantado or no me he afeitado, etc. You can practice these from the exercises that are given. I am sure you got the structure by now. Let us now look at the participle, how it is made in ER and IR ending verbs, like comer, comido, beber, bebido. Anand, ¿has comido la paella alguna vez? No, Juan, no he comido nunca. Juan, ¿has bebido lassi aquí en la India alguna vez? Juan replies, sí, Anand, Jorge y yo hemos bebido lassi en un sitio en Nueva Delhi. And those are the verbs of ER, comer, comido, beber, bebido. Now let's look at the IR verbs, vivir, vivido, recibir, recibido. ¿Has vivido alguna vez en el norte? No, no he vivido nunca en el norte. Anand, ¿has recibido la carta de oferta de la empresa multinacional? ¿Has recibido? Have you received the offer letter from the multinational company? Ask Juan to Anand. Anand replies, no, Juan, no he recibido la carta hasta ahora. Creo que voy a recibir dentro de esta semana. So, from the examples above, we can make out that to make the participle of ER and IR ending verbs, you just remove the endings of ER and IR and add ido for both the groups. To make the pretérito perfecto, you conjugate with haber, that is, he comido, has comido, ha comido, hemos comido, habéis comido, han comido. And similarly with the verb vivir. No, has vivido, no, no he vivido nunca en España. When we use the verbs like poder or querer in sentences in perfecto, only poder is conjugated and the other verbs remain in infinitive. For example, hoy no he podido levantarme temprano. Hoy, today, I couldn't get up early in the morning. Or, no hemos querido quedarnos aquí en casa en las vacaciones. We didn't want to stay back at home during vacations. Therefore, the structure is haber plus participle of the verb poder or querer, and then you have the verb in infinitive, like he podido escribir el correo al director hoy. Por fin, at last today I could mail the director at last. Hemos vivido en paz ahora después del incremento en el sueldo. Hemos podido vivir. We could live in peace now after an increase in the salary. Los estudiantes no han podido participar en la huelga. The students could not participate in the strike. And in negation, you can add a no before the entire structure and say, no hemos podido practicar muy bien el español. We haven't been able to practice Spanish very well. Los alumnos no han podido bañarse como no hay agua en la residencia. I hope you can now make sentences to express events in the past, in the recent past, using pretérito perfecto. While using pretérito perfecto, you have noticed the temporal expressions like alguna vez, nunca, etc. Yes, there are certain temporal expressions which take the perfecto. Here are some of them, like hoy. Hoy is today. Alguna vez is sometimes or ever. Todavía, aún, todavía no, ya, etc. So, practice these well in the exercises given, and let us now conclude today's session with the structure of the pretérito perfecto once again. That is, haber verb in present tense plus the participio, and the participio is made by removing AR in AR ending verbs and replacing it with ado, and ER and IR ending verbs with ido. This is all for today's session. Practice all the exercises given. In the next lesson, we should look at the pretérito of irregular verbs and see how it functions. Gracias. Hasta luego. Chao.